All right, what do I need to do before we jump into the battles? Actually, honestly, nothing. We're kind of good on Demon Lord, kind of good on Classic and Tag. What do we have for faction crypts? Manipulate buff or debuff duration. Oh, what counts as decrease debuff duration? Zarguna, okay. Increase buff duration. Oh yeah, Sandlash Survivor. Okay, that'll be easy with her. Cool. Oh, and let me check High Elves. What do we got for that? Ooh, I got the boss. Interesting. Oh, I was like stuck on this boss the other day. That's right. This might be hard. I got stuck here when I was had all my faction keys open. Although to be fair, I didn't get to spend a lot of time on it. This purple boss, man, it's a bitch. All right, whatever. Let's jump into the battles. Whoops. Let me claim that goodie bag pack. What's up, Crossout and Andre? I gotta work on this gear enhancement event too. Hello, hello, hello. Biohack here with another live arena video. All right, first things first, per usual. We got an Acrisia soul. That's kind of interesting. Not gonna buy it though. Cool. All right, let's jump into the fights. How we doing? Am I still ranked 30? Yeah, I've been slacking hardcore during this off season, but we'll get some good fights in today, hopefully. Spending all my time on Faction Wars Hard. Rat Face Cats. Don't know this player. Who is that? Draco 1000. Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. 3 months. Hell yeah. Oh shoot, I should have gone Armand's. Okay, we got an Empress and Ancora. Okay, let's see. Who do we ban? Probably Galathir. Yeah, Galathir's the main threat. Interesting. Went with the Sulfurion ban. That seems questionable to me. We'll see how it works out. Nice. I was a little worried I would she'd go immediately and I wouldn't have Armand's ready to go for the counter, but we should be fine. She doesn't even have a Narcies, so no one's getting revived with more than 75% turn meter. My camera just get placed funny? It looks weird. Oh shoot, wait, never mind. I guess I already I mean it's still fine, but I guess I already used that ability and forgot. Could have been a little bit problematic there if we got feared, but honest. Oh well, I guess no. I still would have had the counterattack. when he swapped, and he couldn't kill Kaja in the opener. Okay, so we've got a 6-star Epic Impulse, we've got a 5-star Epic Zeal, we've got a 5-star Legendary Zeal, we've got a 5-star Legendary Impulse, and a 6-star Epic Impulse, and a 5-star Epic Impulse. Okay. Keep that around. Keep that around. 5-star? Nah. Tywin. Okay. Open Marius since we, or not Marius, Armand since we don't know this player. Taking their sweet time. I see, they're gonna be one of those guys. Not cool, man. Not cool. Okay, got Marius and Marichka. Big question now is going to be like, can we get Sulfurion in here? Or do we just run Fabian? I picked first, so I... Oh, you know... fuck. If I do this, I'm basically 100% committing to banning the... No, you know what? Let's go Fabian. I think that's fine. Guy's kind of a dickhead for how strong his account is. Like, I feel like usually the people who do this like stalling bullshit do it because their accounts are weak and they're pissed that they got matched against me. This seems unnecessary. I figured. So the big question is Armand's going to be faster? I'm not even going to bother risking a weak hit on our bias. I'm just going to go for the polymorph right off the bat. It's a big risk if he goes for the swap. He does. Because if he doesn't strip the Carnage, he's in big trouble. Okay, he didn't. Oh, and he weak hit the Fabian as well. It's a little unfortunate that we had to go down like that. We did get the block actives on the Oh, fuck me, dude! Oh, wait, what? Wait, how did he not stun me? Why did he not stun me? It's probably too risky to go for the Marichka. I should just do this. Got wanded on the Fabian. That sucks. Damn, I actually didn't want him to die there. I'm just gonna go ahead and swap forms right here so that I'm in the AoE form for dealing with this Marius. God, so many fracking wands. Ugh, this is horseshit. He should have a stun. I don't know why I didn't use it. Yeah. And I haven't been able to get Empress to swap. I don't know how to play this. I'm going to push the Galathier back, I guess. It's all going to come down to whether we fear this Marius or not. Like whether the fear lands. Nice. How much polymorph is over there? There's a lot of... Actually, you know what? I'm not worried about polymorph. I'm worried about wand. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That was an annoying fight. With the stall tactics and then the OP bullshit. The Kaja ban leaving me with no reviver. Didn't like it. This guy runs Wukong, Fabian, Armand's UDK. Okay. Just gonna go ahead with that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I'm thinking about it. Of course, we're gonna run Sulfuron. We'll ban the Freya. She's probably the most annoying champion here. Okay, that should be fine. Should be fine. I'm just gonna swap and nuke. Just be safe. I don't want like the Armands to cut in if I go for a block actives and it doesn't actually work. Cryptic. Seek for nice Marius Galathier. Okay, so we're dealing with some bullshit. I'm hoping by leaving Marius up that we'll go for Marius. But we'll see. Yeah, they do. Nice. And Marichka's mildly annoying. Huh. How do I want to play this? I gotta do this and ban the Marichka. If he throws like a Hegemon or a Calvalax, I just lose. Interesting. why he went with the Commodus. Like, I'm not sure what Commodus is bringing to the table in this fight, to be honest. I figured it was going to be immunity. That's fine. Okay, good. Oh, bummer. We didn't kill him. I needed him to die so we could spread the block actives. What I want to happen here is for the Siegfried to kill himself to the Empress. And then I wanted to come back around and kill him. Although we actually still might win this because Commodus is still protected. Oh, and my Siegfried is a beast. Or not my Siegfried, my Empress. Why did... Wait. Oh, did he weak hit me? I got the weak hit. Nice. Or Kaj is a beast. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, I love that Empress passive. It's so good. So good. Tried copying your Calvalax build. Lethal pinpoint with 6-star blessing, and I still hits like shit. Can't even kill Wukong. Do you have the relic or the relic? Okay. I don't know this player. Got an Arbiter Marius. Did I give... No, I gave Sulfurion MVP yesterday. Who did I give... When was the last time I talked about Empress? Because honestly, that last fight was legit. No, I guess it was literally like 2 days ago. But yeah, we can make this work. Have the relic to poison kills, but I mean when his attack hits like shit. Oh, well, how'd you build him? He doesn't hit that hard, regardless. He's not like a super good nuker. I'm just gonna go with the ban over there. It's mostly just like supplementary. The thing about Empress for me also is... Okay, that was going to be annoying if she revived everyone. I use him in teams with Sulfurion, right? Or sorry, Calvalax. Like Sulfurion can kind of be a pretty significant damage dealer if you have like enough control and ways to shut down their team. So I can kind of, I feel like I can get away with like a kind of weak ass damage from Calvalax outside of his poison, as long as I have Sulfurion. It's like the two of them are each like half damage dealers that when combined can get the job done. 9k attack, 2/9 crit damage, lethal plus pinpoint. I just don't believe you that he can't kill Wukong. You're doing something wrong. Something weird is happening. Did you not put masteries on him? Like Helm Smasher or something? You should be able to kill Wukong. He's not going to kill anything tanky, though. Let's get rid of the polymorph. Dropping stuff. How goes the eternal grind? So far, so good. We're at 6 wins in a row. Should use Calvalax in this fight just for fun. Oh, speak of the devil. It's kind of a weird ban. What'd you ban Empress? Nice. All right, that's 7 wins in a row. They haven't announced the new event relics yet, have they? Like what they actually do? All right. Got matched? Is that you? No news about Relics as far as I know. Sounds good. Oh, you quit? You were the guy who just dodged? $8K versus $30K. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Let's see. How do we want to play this one? Honestly, I think I just banned the Arnorn. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. I'm glad I did that. Letting, yeah, I mean, this is going to be real rough for him. Been loving the videos. Could you show your Carnage build whenever you get a moment? Sure. At some point. FYI, I showcase the builds of whatever champion is in the thumbnail of my videos at the end of the video. So if you ever want to see one of my builds, just look for one of the thumbnails. Oh, shit. Okay, we're gonna come over here. Why is she not dying? Holy fuck. I am so confused. Oh my god. Well, I have Searoth, so I won't die. It's fine. I think Armand's is gonna go before Freya. I don't know how that Freya has survived so long. Yay for Searoth. Oh shoot, I forgot to show Carnage. Maybe that's what we put in the thumbnail today. Kaja coming in hot, getting us the revive. That's why I took her out of Hallowed Hilt, because I never lose the speed race with Kaja. There's like 5 players in the game that actually do live arena that can be faster than me. But every once in a while, that Searoth saves me from like a Siegfried or a Wukong or whatever kind of nonsense is happening. Interesting. How do I want to play this one? Part of me wants to run Mezzo. Is that a good answer, though? Yeah. Oh my god, coming at me with a nice right at the end? Jesus. Wasn't expecting that. You know who I should have ran, actually? Mezzo was a mistake. I should have run Harima. Especially since he has no... no, like, healing or real sustain. I guess... Or not healing, no revives. UDK has a teeny bit of healing, but not meaningful amounts. So yeah, I should have run Harima, and then I wouldn't be able to die to the Wukong. I'd still have Searoth. It's not the end of the world. Got wanded on the I don't want to play this. I probably could have just swapped and nuked. Maybe that was the better play. Oh wow, it's a really slow Wukong. Alright. He won 10 in a row. How long have I been recording? 27 minutes? Yeah, let's do another 5. Onyx Drist. Drizzt? I don't know how you say that. Wish I could get a soul for Empress, man. Even a 1-star soul would be nice, just for the HP. Mine's so squishy. You know what? I'm gonna skip Carnage and go He-Man. Interesting ban. I don't know what his plan for not just getting rocked by Armons is. We should get your Embers faster. Yeah. No. I was debating whether it was worth it to try an A1 first, but no, because then the Marius would start popping off counterattacks. Or not A1, A2. Marius would start popping off counterattacks whenever the HP burn proc. And I was pretty confident I would be able to kill him with the AoE, even with no increased attack. Shit. Who do I run? Who do I want to run in this situation? We've got to ban the Calvalax. I think I should be able to cut in. Might just straight up, yeah, just straight up beat the Arbiter in a speed race. It's tricky though because I'm gonna lose. Oh fuck! All right. Oh, GG. Well, let's see. No, it's GG. Damn it! Oh, shoot. I should write that player's name down. I'm trying to think if there's, like, anything I could have done in the last pick of the matchmaking phase. Not really. I guess... I don't know. I mean, I can strip the Marichka, but then Armons is just going to die to the Taurus. Or not the Marichka, the I can turn meter drop the Arbiter. Trying to think, like, what could I have done? Necrit, maybe? Necrit would have been interesting. Ban the Marichka. And then just tank the Carnage. And the Nishak? Yeah, that's what I should have done. Damn it! Oh! Dude, so frustrating! Fucking wand. I gotta do this. Hopefully I don't die to the Marius. Although if I do, I'll kill the Marius. Oh, yeah, okay, so we did get the kill on the Marius. But now he's got the Frolny and Sulfurion. Wait, how did Sulfurion die? Oh, because he didn't... he died to the... necrosis. Fuck me, dude! Oh, god damn it, this game is so frustrating sometimes. It's not actually over, though. Okay, huge, huge. I don't know what happens if we both die. Did he win? Did I win? Did we both lose? I don't know. Video angle? Damn, we were doing so well. We lost 2 in a row. Some bullshit. Very interesting. This player's running all nukers. What? Why would you ban the Kaja? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... What? Game not working as intended? You both lose. Was that a Siroth proc? Yeah, it was. Oh, you've got to be fracking. No, wait, no, we're fine. We're fine. Because why didn't the Wukong pack pop back up right there? It's a little confusing. I'll take it. Okay, Freya. I think I just banned the Freya. Kind of don't like this 6-star polymorph, but... It's kind of curious to go into a team with all... I guess he's just really relying on a polymorph on the Sulfurion. That's what this fight's going to come down to. It's going to come down to, does Sulfurion get polyed, and is Carnage able to get the block actives? Or not even the block actives, just the Empress. Is he able to kill it? No poly. Beautiful. Now both nukers are gone. All right. Here's your 5 more battles. So we got 13 out of 15 today. Definitely giving Kaja MVP. Although, let me show you the Carnage build that you asked about earlier. So this is the Carnage build. Stone Skin, lethal, 306 speed, 6,700 or 374 attack, 276 crit damage, 348 accuracy. If we swap forms, he's got a lot more attack. I've got him in a Gore Crescent Relic, although I keep saying I need to swap this out, and I'm going to at some point. But we'll see. We'll see. And then over here, Soul Reap on the Blessing. I think this is huge because if Soul Reap procs and kills someone when he's throwing out his A3 on that form 1, it will spread all the debuffs to the rest of the team. So you actually really would prefer to kill the enemy with the Soul Reap hit rather than anything else, because that means you've landed block passives, block actives, you've stolen all their turn meter, and then you still killed them and spread all the debuffs. So I think Soul Reap's a great blessing. And then over here we just have accuracy, support stuff, and then nuker stuff. I guess it's probably easier if I leave it over here. And there you go. That's Carnage. Kaja, as fast as possible. So she's in 5-piece protection and divine speed and speed. All about that speed. She's 470 speed, 105,000 health, 5,194 defense, 484 resistance, 427 accuracy. The relic, I have her in an aspect of Siroth. I do have a hallowed hilt, but I decided to put her back in Siroth because I almost never lose speed races with 470 speed, and sometimes when someone gets a shot off and kills my whole team, the Siroth keeps the Kaja alive, and then she just revives everybody, which is very nice. Blessings, Intimidating Presence, because she's a go first turn meter booster. That's her job. And down over here, I guess the most meaningful mastery is probably Timely Intervention. So when my allies get nuked, she revives them all. You see Husky Arbias speed 499, crazy. Damn, that is very fast. The fastest build I can make on Kaja. Well, actually, I have to get my hallowed hilt up. But currently, if I had max... No, not even max glyphs. I had +8 glyphs, hallowed hilt, maxed hallowed hilt, and my best gear on Kaja, she'd be 506. So if we can ever get those legendary glyphs, that would be an extra 24. So it'd be like 530 eventually. But obviously, I need those glyphs and the Siroth or the hallowed hilt to get there. But it's pretty crazy how fast you can get champions these days. All right, I'm gonna do some more fights on the live stream. I will see you all in the next video. Cheers. Max at the moment is like 580. It seems low, actually. I might use some of our live arena time tonight to do Faction Wars. Some of these Faction Wars stages are a pain. So maybe we'll do like a couple more sets and then try that. It's always so funny to me when people come at me with like these very free-to-play friendly openers, and then they're like, Marichka, Commodus at the end. It's like, why did you wait until the end to pick those? Any good drops for top 100? No, the rewards for top 100 are trash. It's like quite shocking how bad they are. I got 100 epic. The only thing I really care about in that whole set is the relic materials. I got 100 epic relic materials for finishing top 100 last season. Is that a Siroth over there on that? It must have been because he's almost full health. I think this guy should just die to the... oh, never mind. Just dies to that. That Ogre boss is tough. What'd you use? Yeah, that boss was a bitch. I had to rebuild a bunch of stuff. I used Drotgul, Mighty Uko, Gurgo, and then who were the other two? I think one was a Cult Brawler and Claude Beast Feeder. Oh, whoops, I should have swapped that order on these two. Oh well. I don't want to play this. Kind of tempted to just throw Narcies and ban the... if he bans Empress, I'm toast. Unless I get a strip. Max Speed was like 527 now. That not sure how I got that low. Did you not include the plus 12 glyphs and like a hollowed and the relics and everything? And quint rolls? Oh shit, for some reason oh yeah, you can strip the block debuffs. That's right. It's just he had lightning cage. I'm just gonna go Calvalax in this fight. Right now. So that I can pick Sulfurion and ban the Marichka. The worst thing he could throw at me right now would be... actually, honestly, this cat is kind of annoying. Well, actually, no. Well, I don't know. No. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I was gonna say the worst thing he could throw at me would be Siegfried, Feral Siegfried. Oh wow, that was. Thanks, dude. Not banning the Calvalax was huge because look, he's gonna get all the poisons. It doesn't matter, but if he would have died to the poisons anyway. Include all those things, 48 speed from every piece and banner, but boots 60 from those. FG 10, 24 from helmet, 15 from empower, 15 from awaken, 115 base. Huh. I don't know. It's definitely higher than whatever you claimed. Did you factor in quint rolls? Oh, 48 speed from every piece. No, that's not right. Is it? Should be 7 times 5 plus 12? Oh yeah, no, I guess that is. New glyphs. Oh, did you count set bonuses? I think you're missing set bonuses. Which is like close to 50 speed, if not more. Because you can get 5 speed set bonuses by running, or sorry, 4 speed set bonuses. I don't want to play this one. Nice. Oh, Carnage, I love you, buddy. I love you. Wait, how's Candrafon going now? It's mildly annoying. Honestly, I kind of want to just revive with Sulfurion. Watch this Rotos like proc like 5 turns. Oh, he's gonna die to HP burn anyway. Oh, never mind. He's gonna die to Carnage. Carnage, you're a god. Is your Carnage built? To deal damage? Speed tuned with my turn meter boosters plus Stone Skin lethal with about 350 accuracy. Ideally, I'd like to get him his accuracy up to like 500, but I need, or 600 even, but I need blessings and potentially a relic. Although actually now with the new glyphs, I don't know, it's gonna be so long before I can put good glyphs on my gear, like my non-turn meter booster gear, because I need to get like Warlord, Kaja, Sulfurion, Armons, Fabian, and then I would prioritize Nuker gear, so I don't know, we'll see. But I guess I could put like +8 glyphs on there, like the non-super high max glyphs. Yeah, it's really going to depend on blessing. If I could, like I said, if I could get him to like 600 accuracy so that I could consistently block passive and block active Galathirs, that would be a complete game changer for my Carnage. It would be so good. Because Galathir, if he could land the debuffs, is like such a juicy target. Because he's the right affinity. He's like beefy, but not like insanely beefy. Because usually people build him, like they focus on high resistance to maximize the effect of his passive. This guy has a nice that he might throw. Oh, he's gonna go with Siffy. I think the play is actually to go over here. Could be a mistake. Yeah. I mean, if I knew he was going to ban Armans, I would have banned... Who would I have banned? Taurus, probably, just for the blessing. But I was a little worried the Odin would cut in since it's Stone Skin Pinpoint. I don't know, those... We've got pretty juicy... Oh, fuck me. No, never mind, we're fine. Carnage, your god. See, this is why I need a blessing on my Empress. If I had my Empress a little bit tankier, he wouldn't be dying to shit like that. I love Carnage. Carnage has been getting me wins today. I think if my math is right, 3 speed sets plus pinpoint 2-piece should be 580. 5-piece protection and 2-piece speed is faster than 2-piece pinpoint, but it's super close. So someone was right like 15 minutes ago. Yeah, cool. Good to know. $580, is that all Quint rolls with max glyphs? Yeah. Jesus, buddy. Who do I want to ban in this case? Honestly, if it was a... I don't think this is a feral Siegfried. My Empress better go first in this fight. I'm gonna be pissed. Or sorry, my Sulfurion or my Carnage better go first. I don't know why Empress keeps going before Carnage sometimes. It's been weird. Oh, you know what it is? I think it depends on whether I land all my HP burns. That's right. Yeah, okay, good. And made the right call. It's a Stone Skin. Stone Skin Siegfried. Thoughts on Fjorad Wolfheart? He's pretty trash. Probably the worst mythical. Honestly, he's trash, but he's okay as a support in the first form because he does bring increased speed, decreased speed, and block debuffs, which isn't terrible. But for a mythical, that's... Like, if you're a new player and you pull him, you'll get a lot of value out of him for sure because of that stuff. What's your position in Live Arena now? Nearing top 100? I've been top 100 for like 2 years. I'm ranked 30 right now. My personal highest ranking was 28. No, 26? No, 26 is what I finished in season. I think 28 is the highest. I've been slacking for a few weeks, though. Since the season ended, I've just been, like, doing bare minimum. I'm going to do this because if he throws Siegfried or if he throws Marichka Harima, I can throw Halbalax and turn it into a Who Bans Who situation. Is BDO installed on your PC? Game's gone to shit. I didn't uninstall it, but I haven't played it in a long time. What did they do? Like, did they do anything recently to make it shit, or are you just complaining about how it's been for a while? Damn, Empress. Nice job. Oasis was peak, then it was all downhill? Oasis? My crazy triple speed's at 36 piece, pinpoint 10% piece, 5 protection 24 plus 1 speed plus 2 piece pinpoint. No, it's 5 piece protection for 24 plus 2 speed sets because you need 3 protection accessories. Like my Kaja. My Kaja has 3 protection accessories, 2 protection artifacts, which gives her 24 speed, and then she has 2 speed sets for another 24, so it's 48 total. COVID Oasis events around the time season were introduced surge of players. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are good times. I'm gonna ban the Civi for the... Dude. My brother, why are you running polymorph on all your champions and then competing in the speed race? You're driving me nuts. If you're gonna compete in the speed race, you gotta commit. You gotta run Intimidating Presence. There's no shot you're going to win this speed. Not even close. Look at this. This is embarrassing. Pinpoint doesn't even factor. I mean, it's like... almost as good. It's what, 44 instead of 40? No, it's like 46 instead of 48, I think. So it like barely makes a difference. Yeah, because it's 3 speed sets for 36 plus the pinpoint for 10. Can't do my numbers. I don't know how to play this one. I can go He-Man. Maybe that's the play. No, that's not going to work. Run this, I guess. Hopefully I can get away with this Sulfurion pick and a ban on Marichka, but... Any advice for first-time home buyers? Go do an actual rent versus buy calculation to make sure buying a house is actually the financially optimal thing to do. Because too many people do not understand how the math behind housing works and just automatically assume. Don't trust your realtor or your mortgage broker to tell you what you can afford when it comes to a house. They have a massive conflict of interest and will try to sell you more than what you need. What else? Dude, that's wild. Why would you do that? Apply to government incentives for first-time home buyers, if there are some. Yeah, not bad advice either. Oh my god, I got fracking wanded! Holy shit, this game is trash. Holy shit, this game is trash. My god. What a dumb fucking game. Please. Oh my god, look at how scammed I'm getting because of the fucking wand! Jesus Christ, my dude. This game sucks ass. What a fucking joke. Try to put at least 20% down. Canada, avoid additional insurance payments. I'm much more ambivalent about that. It depends on the interest rates. And if, I mean, I don't know. I guess for most people, it's probably good advice. For me, investing the difference versus taking private mortgage insurance was basically a wash, but that's when interest rates were lower too. So what's up, Leadfoot? Balzavar can hit 682. Yeah, how much can Crixia hit? I think Crixia can hit much more than that. Is there a cap on her passive in her second form? Oh, wait, no, it only stacks up to 50. Never mind. For some reason, I thought it was uncapped. You secured a 2.59 on her first place in 2020. Now our interest rates are 4.49. Did you get a variable? Or are you like in Canada or something? Yeah, mine is just under 3. How do I want to play this? I was wondering if he was going to do that. That's super obnoxious, actually. But it might work out fine. We're going to get a big fat term. Wow. Oh, you know what? Actually, I can get frozen on the Sulfurion from the Gizmac in the opener, and then I won't be able to strip them. Okay, well, that didn't happen. Oh, beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Oh, get block passive, block actives. Wait, what champion did he use that I left in? Oh, Gizmac. That's right. All right, I want to go do some faction wars. You sold and bought twice since 2020. Jesus, dude. Are you like flipping them? Like, Up to 100% speed increase off total speed, making it impossible technically for him to be like 1300 or something. Oh, nice. Yeah. That would make sense. I'm just doing this so I can get my faction war tokens. Not flipping, no. We were living in our place 2020, went on a pre-build that finished in 2022, then we sold that and bought a house since we had a baby. Damn, dude. Apartments weren't cutting it for space? You didn't just want to, like, rent something? Totally balanced, nice. Rent is like 2,300 to 2,800 where we are. Is that much higher than your true cost of ownership for your housing? I don't know where you're from. 23 to 2,800 actually sounds like crazy cheap, but I'm kind of biased because I lived in Seattle for a long time and then Portland, which is cheaper than Seattle, but still not cheap. I live in Maryland. That's average for a 2-bedroom in my area. Yeah. We'll get into it too much, but our mortgage on our house is less than those rents cost due to some of our sales and timing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you definitely, like, you need to do a lot more than just compare rent versus mortgage. Keeping in the vein of the person who asked me advice for a first-time home buyer. Rent is the maximum you will pay for housing. A mortgage is the minimum. And you need to keep that in mind when you're trying to figure out how much it costs to actually own a house. But I obviously don't know your circumstances, so for all I know, I'm not like trying to say you anything about your situation because I don't know what it is, but just for others listening. I was actually looking into this earlier today because I think the New York Times rent versus buy calculator that I used to always recommend to people, I think they put it behind a paywall. Oh wait, no. Can I? Is it? Oh yeah. No, maybe they took it off. Okay. This is like my go-to calculator for calculating rent versus buy. Owning a home is an investment where rent is just living. That is a really, really bad way to look at housing. Because both of them, there's a high cost to home ownership. That goes way beyond something as simple as like what you just said. You need to look at all the factors involved. Okay, what buffers can I use? So I need to extend buffs, but there's not that many champions that actually put up buffs. It'll give me increase attack. This will give me block, shield and block debuffs. He will give me strengthen. And he'll give me Increase defense. Okay, that's pretty good. My advice for first-time ownerships is live below your means and rent until you can afford to buy a home outright. You mean without a mortgage? That's really, really bad advice. That's, again, like failing to understand how housing costs actually work and the massive opportunity cost of having your money tied up in home equity instead of invested. Having a paid off mortgage is a terrible financial position to be, or financial decision, generally speaking. Okay, I'm being a little hyperbolic. It depends on the interest rates, but it can likely take hundreds of thousands, if not millions, off of your total net worth at retirement if you pay off your house instead of investing that money in something with a better return. If interest rates are, you know, low, like they have been, although they went up obviously a lot. I can actually have the damage to kill these guys. If you get equity and you sell more than you paid unless you did terrible or moved, like immediately didn't put anything in. No, because you need to consider your opportunity of investing. People love to do that. They're like, oh, I bought a house in, 2000 and now it's worth 3 times what I paid for it. And it's like, yeah, but if you'd invested that money in the market, you'd have 5 times what you invested. So it wasn't really, your house wasn't really a very good investment. Here, I'll share another video actually that really goes into the detail a lot. If you're seriously considering buying a house, you should definitely watch. Where is it? Why is it not showing up? Hold on 1 second. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to link you this video from Ben Felix. I really like this guy as a financial YouTuber for good advice. Jesus, she just like healed everyone back up. Driving me crazy here. Can you share those YouTube videos? Can I share? Let me see if I can actually go to my live stream and share it in the chat there. Oops. Yeah. Go. I don't blame people for getting it wrong because housing, like actually determining the real cost of housing is like one of the most complicated financial things most people are ever going to have to do. But most people do get it very wrong. You liking Hard Faction Wars? I like certain aspects of it and I don't like other aspects of it. I don't know. I do like having a reason to build new champions and like coming up with strategies and that kind of thing. I don't like how much time it takes and how I'm like very restricted in when I can do it. Like if I want to beat a certain stage that's a pain in the ass, I have to beat it that day, right then. Otherwise I'm like putting myself behind. And I don't like that aspect of it. But in general, I do like the content reasonably well. The vast majority of people are simply incapable of investing wisely, though, so homeownership at the end of the day is better for them. That is a very good point, yeah. The forced savings aspect of homeownership is very real. So for like finance nerds and people who like really min-max their personal finance and all that kind of stuff, it's a different story than for the average Joe who's just going to take any money that's not going towards their mortgage and blow it. But strictly speaking, but the real cost of housing thing, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it just depends. I feel like the kind of person who can do the calculation and like is financially literate enough to know like what calculations to do to actually calculate the real value of housing probably also is the type that would be financially efficient otherwise, or like would actually invest their money. Excuse me. But your point still stands. God, this calculation, not all the value. Dollars are not the only measure of success. That is true, but also frequently used as a cop-out to justify making bad financial decisions. So when applied correctly, I agree with that. But if you're like, I'm going to spend twice as much on my housing because I arbitrarily decide this one thing is better because I've been told it my whole life and I don't have the financial literacy to know if it's actually true or not, then, I mean, ultimately, it's your life. You can do whatever you want. But I wish people would at least go into those decisions with their eyes open about what they're doing. Like if you sit down and you look at, okay, if I pay off my mortgage, I'm going to have $500,000 less at retirement than if I invest that money and just keep my low interest mortgage. And you're like, I'm going to do it anyway. And I know that's what I'm doing. But for whatever reason, that's what I want to do. Fine, be my guest. But if you just are thinking that paying off your mortgage is a good idea because you've been told it your whole life and you've never critically looked at it and examined that position, then you probably should. This cost of home ownership be also some monthly costs and amortized one-time costs that pop up randomly over one 12-month period, or you think it's something else? Yeah, it would be all of that stuff. Like the rent versus buy calculator I linked, it pretty much has like all of that stuff. So the main ones, like there's some of the obvious ones, like homeowners insurance, property taxes, repairs and maintenance, and you can look at like an estimated average amount that you'd have to spend for stuff like that. Like usually it's like 1% to 2% for of the home's value per year and home maintenance and like that kind of stuff. The ones that people are, I mean, most people don't even get that far. So if you do that much, you're already ahead of the game. But the ones that really trip people up are when you have to start talking about opportunity cost and like I said, how bad of an idea it is to pay off your mortgage. Most people don't really understand that. They also don't, like, people's idea of what is a good investment. They have no point of reference to know what is and isn't a good investment. And like I said, people be like, oh, my house tripled in value that I bought in 2000, and they think that's a good thing. And it's like, okay, but like, do you know what the standard is? Do you know what an actual like investment in broad index funds would have returned in that same period of time? And is it still a good investment in that context? That kind of thing. How many years I rented it and invested heavily? However, it comes to a point where life, with the peace of mind of owning place, worrying about not having to move next year or not. Yeah, that's a good point, Matt. And that's another, that's actually probably the best argument for home ownership, like rent versus buy, is if you know you want to live in a specific house or a specific location for a long time, you are hedged against fluctuating housing market when you own, right? If all the houses in your area go up a massive amount and you own, then you can continue to live in that area because your house went up as well, and like your mortgage payment didn't go up. You know what I mean? Like you were hedged against that increase. Conversely, if they all fall, yeah, you lost money, and they do fall sometimes. Yeah, you lost money, but you're still living in the same house. You're still paying the same thing. So you're like, financial expectations are fixed. So that is probably, but if you if you think you might be moving sometime in the future and you're not hedging against it, then that's, sort of where the equation changes. You should still not pay off your house if we're talking about like mortgage payments, but from a, oh, you know what? I did get a Krila, didn't I? Sorry, I'm just looking at this thing. From a... like cost or buy versus rent decision, I think that's probably one of the best arguments for home ownership, is hedging against price changes in your area if you want to stay there. Okay, I need ally attack. Here we go. Wait, doesn't... Oh, that's why. I don't think I have any of these guys leveled up. Peace of mind that comes from owning a home outright. That I don't buy. That's just lying to yourself. You are far more at risk having all of your money tied up in home equity than you are having it in a more liquid form. That doesn't mean you shouldn't own your house. It means you shouldn't have it paid off. Again, all this depends on interest rates. Yeah, it's probably, I probably just got to level, or just got to throw some stuff into Krila. Bio might be 20 years younger. I don't care if I'm 75. I'm still not paying my mortgage off if I can have like a 3% interest rate. Oh, refinance, get the money back out. Okay. Should I use a barrel on Krila? Is that like a terrible idea? Is there, do I have any, okay, hold on. It's ally attacks or counterattacks, right? Do I have any counterattacks? Oh, literally no one in this faction. So, man, you are very limited here, aren't you? Airgad's A3 doesn't counter as a counterattack? Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. I don't know. Canada, there are home improvement funds available through the Gov that are interest-free for 10 years. You can apply it for 20K. We're thinking about getting air conditioners installed with that. Home improvement funds available through the government, interest-free for 10 years. I mean, yeah, if you're going to do it, that's not a bad way to pay for it. Obviously, it's still an expense. You're still buying it, but getting it interest-free is kind of nice. I mean, it is nice, but I don't want to... equate that at, like, you still have to spend the money. But yeah. Oh, shit. What's that calculator for rent versus buy? Oh, it's the New York Times rent versus buy calculator. Let's see if I can... Sorry, I missed that. Nope, doesn't count. Oh, bummer. All right, let me make a Kreela build. Dude, it's crazy how many of these arcane potions I've had to use lately. She doesn't need any accuracy, right? I mean, I guess she could land her stun, but I'm pretty much only going to use her for this stage, I think. Well, this doesn't take too long. What the hell? Why are those builds so bad? Oh, because I made her have 100% crit rate. No wonder. I'm like, Jesus. You're so squishy. I mean, this build's still squishy, but she's probably going to be a little squishy as a 5-star. What can you do? Oh, damn, nice. It's using double refresh accessory as well, which is great. Sorry, I'm not going to sprint for faction wars. Too much going on. Waiting for a few weeks longer doesn't seem like a big deal. Yeah, every day I'm like tempted to take that same position. I'm like, why? Is it really worth it? You know what? I will bring him. I won't bring him Kreela. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Alright, that's fine. Wait, what? It's a random enemy? Oh, shoot. I thought it would target the one... There's a lot of nuances with homeownership. It was kind of nice having almost built everything bundled into a strata cost in the condo we lived in. Now all that's broken out and probably 15-20% more expensive than strata. I'm not sure what strata is. I think we're going to agree to disagree. I'm retired. I mean, you can do whatever you want. It's your money. It doesn't make any difference to me. Strat is the corp that manages the building you live in, and you pay a percentage of your value of your condo for building maintenance. Oh, interesting. Is that like a Canadian thing? Is Strata a name of a specific corporation, or is that like a word you use to define all? Because we would just call it like a building management company. Fire? Yep. It should be fire in like 2 years. But I'm not sure if I'm going to stop working. We'll see. Oops. Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to kill everyone. I keep forgetting that he's going to trigger that. Index funds were and still are good to me too. Yeah. VTSEX, baby. That Kaja resist me? She must have. Strat is a word we use, but likely the same thing. Interesting. Oh, damn. Didn't expect him to hit that hard. Nogdar, what are you doing? Calm down. We're trying to kill him slow. Oh, shoot. Ah, crap. Okay, I need to get him lower. I need to get more of him lower because she's not consistent in who she targets. I should have locked with Warlord in the last turn. Oh, shoot. All right, hopefully this gets a kill. I think it probably will. Yeah, nice. Various rich people problems. I left my job in Florida a couple months ago because my grandmother wasn't doing well. It's not working. I have to start looking soon. I wish you the best of luck, man. Sorry about your grandmother. I guess we'll do this. I gotta be careful. I don't want to kill anything too early. Also just north of you, assuming you're still in Seattle, I think our living costs are fairly similar, CAD to USD aside. I moved back to Portland in the middle of the pandemic, which was my hometown. So still close, but not in Seattle. Yeah, Portland is a bit cheaper than Seattle for sure. Please target the right one. Don't target. Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. Awesome. Now wait. That went surprisingly well. This faction war. Oh, don't kill yourself, Nogdar, please. That would suck, dude. Look at his health. Oh, if he died, I mean, he would revive himself actually, so it'd probably be fine. But all right, this one's gonna be a pain. It's the blue boss, right? This one does berserk debuff on all allies, increase crit rate, crit damage. If allies are dead, we'll place block damage. You need to stun, freeze, provoke. Okay. Maxi is great and all, but at some point, not everything needs to be thought in a purely financial sense, like calculating how much each raid pack is going to cost in retirement dollars. Yes and no. Like, yes, you're right, 100%. But also, like, some things are just purely financial. I love the Portlandia show. Yeah. I need to go back and watch a lot more of it. Okay. So the big thing with... We have to clear it in 150 turns. Dude, can I Nogdar HP swap the minions? Is that a thing? This one doesn't counterattack when you hit the minions, does it? Seems like a reasonable combo. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna actually swap this. Our wife and kids' expense or family is a home investment or something more. Yeah. But at the same time, like, should you pay your mortgage off or not is pretty much a solely financial... Well, I mean, I realize people try and make it an emotional thing, but it should be a purely financial decision. Like, you shouldn't be... There shouldn't be an emotional attachment to that concept. Even though for a lot of people there is, but I don't think there should be. Depends on how healthy the wife's family is. True. God, I love Aragaz. He's so good, man. AoE provoke on everyone? I love it. Damn. There's no counterattack or ally attack in this faction except Kreela. The fusion Beast Master, whatever one, has an A1 counterattack with the dogs. So if you did that fusion, you would have an option, but you'd have to build out some of the dogs to do it. Honestly, though, if you have like one or two of them, it'd be pretty easy because it's an A1. So you could just spam it. I thought this one didn't have... Oh, he does have the counterattack. Whenever allies are hit. Honestly, my my burns are actually, or not my burns, my what's it called? Oh, 50% heal on everyone. Aragaz, you make this fight so much easier. I love it. Okay, if allies are dead, we'll place block damage buff on Tape Protector for 1 turn instead. Okay, oh, so it's just that ability over there. Okay. Nice. Okay, so the allies are dead. We can pop off. I guess this could do turn meter drop, so might as well use it. These mythical artifact missions for Marius are super annoying. Yeah, those are some of the worst ones. Is counterattack from Masteries allowed for that? Yeah, I assume. Also the accessories. Is there a more efficient stage than hard 10 to be running for mythicals? No. Mythicals are... Like hard 10 is much, much better than even like hard 9. I think it's like almost double the mythicals or something like that. Oh. Dude, Nogdar is so clutch for this fight. I love it. The HP, like, swapping on the allies. I don't know if provoking them actually does anything. This was 150 turns, right? I should have no problem with this, actually. Aragaz died. That's not good. Damn, didn't die. Feels bad. Nice! That was surprisingly easy 3-star. Save a home paid off. I also have a few times value my home invested in retirement fund stock market. Does it really matter at that point? The home is paid off. A little experts are doing min-maxing. Life's already good. Yeah, I mean, sure. Like, you're going to be fine either way, but you'd have more money if you refinanced and invested it in the long run. Do you care? Does it matter? No. I mean, that is a very good thing to consider, is like, how much is enough? All right. I don't think I'm going to jump into the other factions yet. Well, actually, what time is it? 7? I guess maybe I will. We're on stage... dude, it's crazy how stage 7 is actually like harder than all the other ones. Like, it's so dumb. Why did they why did they make the number of turns so low? Oh, I forgot he gets the removes the debuffs. It doesn't really matter. Oh, whoops. This doesn't really matter. Oh, come on, don't weak hit. Oh my god, dude. Just fucking die. Bosses are overtuned. The purple one certainly is. It wouldn't even be that bad if, like I said, they gave me enough turns, but it's so annoying that it's like 100 turns on stage. Oh, I had decreased accuracy. I wasn't paying attention. 100 turns on stage 7 is like kind of nuts. What's up, Cincy? Does this one do anything funky if you hit his minions? I don't think so. Oh my god, these provokes. It's so brutal. I've only got 25 turns left. I'm gonna have to rebuild a bunch of shit, I think, to make this work. Can we just kill this guy? Man, I kind of hope that would hit harder. Yeah, no shot. No shot! I'm talking about, dude. How? 100 turns? I'm gonna have to come back to that one. What I'm gonna have to do is probably build, like, do I have my Deliana? Does she have masteries? Yeah, she does. Okay. I'm gonna have to build Deliana to be like an actual, like, hard nuker for the AoEs, and because she's HP based, right? And that'll get us through the waves faster. And then any Thorion? No. Oh shoot, I don't have a blessing on him though. Do I have a I have sheep? I don't think I have it. Oh wait, he wasn't even in my team. I was what's his name? It's the other high health guy. I always forget. People always forget about that champion. Basilius Rawanus. I feel like Basilius is a little underrated. Who else do I have in high health? Anyone else that could be interesting? Elenarl instantly activates poison. Saxon plays 5% poison. Plays. I do have a 5-star soul for Incarnate. %10 chance of counterattacking when an ally arbiter is hit. I don't know. Decrease speed, hex, targets under hex places. Problem is you can't really. Place debuffs on that champion. I feel like the team I have is honestly probably the best. I just got to build them all in like my best gear. We just finished. Yeah. All right. Let's come over to barbarians. What do we have for barbarians? Counterattack. It shouldn't be too hard. Do I have any ally attack? I actually don't know. Oh yeah, we have oh damn, that'll be easy. Okay, nice. I forgot. We've got our man Kraken. Oh, they go under Veil. That's so annoying. There we go. I had a multiple stage factory where Square missed no stage, but you're taking on stages that aren't unlocked for me yet. I had one of those unlock all faction for 24 hours revival path things. So like if you AFK for a few months, they'll give it to you. I've had it sitting there for literal years. I just never used it. But I figured, why not? Now's a good time. Honestly, I kind of messed it up, though. I claimed one of my resets. Or I claimed like 6 of my keys before I used it, and then... So I missed out on like half the keys, or not half, but I missed out on a bunch of the keys I could have used. No one's even attacked me, so this is kind of pointless, but whatever. Armon's OP. We make a world first Polara video? Maybe. If I get her, like, that's partly why I am, like, actually trying to get Faction Wars done, but I did waste a little bit of keys. Because I was on vacation when it first opened, and so I couldn't 6-star, or I couldn't 3-star a couple of them. But I'm gonna try. Also, I don't even know, like, some of the stages have been pretty hard, so, like, am I actually going to be able to beat all the stages? I'm sure I'll be able to beat all the stages, but am I going to be able to actually, like, 3-star all the stages? It's not 100% guaranteed. This Dark Elf one is going to be a pain, to be honest. Or not Dark Elf, this High Elf one. Although at least there, I feel like I have the champions. I just don't necessarily have them all leveled up and built. What's up, idiots on Xbox? What have been the hardest stages for you guys so far? The hardest ones for me were, I think, Ogrin boss and Undead boss. I think it was Undead stage 14. Boss was a huge pain. I got kind of lucky because I think I have Rotos who like hyper carried that. Do not receive more than 10 debuffs. Oh, well, that'll be super easy. With Armons. You know who's actually really good in this state or in this whole thing is Olika. Oh shit, I hope I didn't kill him too early. Yikes. All right, that's good. Oh, good. Okay. Now we do have... Oh, dude, that's so clutch. The what's it called? What's his name? Supreme Kale. Not Supreme Kale. Supreme Gaelic. 3%ed my my stun. So he didn't get the immediate turn. Just trying to make sure I have all my abilities ready to go. You know what? I'll save that. How hard Olika hits. Isn't that wild? She hits for 200,000 with no increased defense. On a 2-turn cooldown. Alika's like actually a nutty champion. Okay, we could get feared by the Gurgo here. I'm going to poly the Gurgo so we don't have to worry about that. Just like a truck? Yeah, she's insane. Alright, there's another 3-star. That's good. Oh, we're getting a glyph. 150 turns. Don't really see any reason not just to run the same team. I didn't see which boss this one was, so I guess we'll find out. Made a mistake. Oops. Damn, that did not do nearly as much as I thought it was going to. Did I just... No, I didn't even weak hit them all, because they're not even all... force. Oh, it's because I didn't hit him below 50%, that's why. Burning a lot of our turns here. I don't love that. Ah, of course we weak hit. Come on, dude. Alright, Alaz. Take him. Come on. No more proccing extra turns. We actually don't want extra turns right now. Holy hell, dude. I thought for sure that would kill him. Just weak hitting everything. There we go. Maybe it's just the increased defense that's causing so many problems. Actually, I should have done that to one of the martial eds, but whatever. You know, it might actually have been a better pick for this fight than Haikatoon is... what's her name? Why can't I think of her name right now? Decreased defense chick. Oops, I should have waited. I could use Jetney, actually. I could use... she'd actually probably be better even than that other one. Yeah, I probably should have brought in Jetney instead of Haikatoon. Shit! We gotta need another. Removes all buffs. Okay. It's not really a concern. Yeesh. Shoot. Don't die. Syl, I need you to survive. Oh, nice. Oh, Syl died. Shoot. Okay. I wonder if Jetney would be... Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's go Jetney Alsgore. Plus, Jetney brings solid AoE. No, this is actually a mistake. Should save that. Whatever. Oh, that only grants an extra turn if it kills an enemy. Okay. How are you on 14? I had the revival path quest that you get if you don't play for several months. I was able to save it for a couple of years until hard mode came out. Will I bring Skytouch Shaman for the block buffs? Honestly, I have 3 turns of block damage between Alsgore and what's his name? Between Alsgore and Mythical Man over here, Alaz. So I should be fine. Plus Alaz does, or Alsgore does like full healing. I think we'll be okay. God, I really want to do this, but I feel like I'm gonna have problems if I don't. So the block debuffs? She doesn't have block debuffs. Or you sorry. Yeah, she has block debuffs. Yes, not block buffs. I see what you're saying now. I just interpreted the first thing you said as block debuffs, and then I got confused. We'll save that. God, it's actually kind of crazy how bad the damage is. Oh yeah, I forgot she removes all my buffs. Thing is, my champions are fast enough that, like, by the time that actually comes back around again, or by the time she actually does it, I've already taken enough turns to burn off all the poisons. All the fusions we've gotten are related to this difficult faction. This difficult... You mean, like, to Faction Wars Hard? They're related to Faction Wars Hard? God, I can hope I can actually get the damage I need. Okay. I guess that is one bright side, is we are starting to ramp, or once we get her below 50%, my Alaz will start double hitting, which will be huge. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, nice. Oh, we don't have a lot of turns left. This is not great. "20 turns. It's gonna be close. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Ah, we're so close too. Look at this. Damn. Alright, bummer. But he's not beating it before 50 turns. I mean, if I got one more cycle of Alaz's nuke, maybe. Huh. I wonder what the solution is here. I mean, one solution is to build Jetney better. How much accuracy does my Alaz have? Not that much. I almost wonder if it would be better to just swap him into his other form and put up burns. Although I guess the ads don't take a lot of turns with Armons. Could throw in Alika instead of... I wonder if that would be better. Let's try this real quick. I don't have a decreased defense now, which is the part of a problem, but... Honestly, I feel like she might actually be better. Even if we don't have increased defense. Leica hits so hard. Damn it. Now Alika's dead at the beginning of the fight. Oh, actually it doesn't matter. We have Armons. All right. This is just going to go to UDK anyway. Oh, you know what? I should have AoE'd, actually. Would have made more sense. I'll burn these things down faster. Still don't have this AoE. You know what? I'm just gonna nuke with laws. I don't even care. I just need to get this stuff done as quickly as possible. Alright, 68 turns to get to the waves. Jesus. Or to get to the boss. That's not good. How is she hitting the boss? 200,000, but not bad. Not bad. That's crazy. Lika's A2 hits 4 times harder than Allah's. Even her A1 hits for 100,000 versus his A2, which hit for 50. Woof, that hurt. Okay, there we go. 200,000 over there. Finally. Putting up some numbers. I think okay, I think we should... Well, actually, we only have 30 turns left. That's not a ton. But I think we can do it. I wonder if I should have saved that for one more turn. Oh my god, we got 10 turns. Getting close. I think we're gonna be okay. Ooh, shit. Honestly, shouldn't have even stunned there. Alright, Alika, kill him. Fuck me, dude. No! 51 turns! Oh my god, dude. He would have died to like a poison tick or anything. Ah, fracking A. All right. I obviously can beat that. I just have to get slightly better RNG. Brutal 50. Yeah, I was like just a hair. All right. I'm gonna go. You know what I should have done to beat it? And I did as soon as I clicked it. I was like, damn it. I shouldn't have stolen all the turn meter with Armons because I should have just A1'd and then he wouldn't have taken an extra turn. Then I would have had 1 turn to spare. So close. Yeah. Scammed. All right. Let's see who's online. Oh, Erroneous is online? Let's get raid Erroneous. What's he up to? Doing some... Oh, he's still doing live arena. Cool. All right, if you guys don't know Erroneous, he makes YouTube content, does a lot of live arena, free-to-play stuff. Chill dude. So yeah, go side of him. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all later. Make sure I spell his name right. See you later, Joe. Armons gets way too many turns. You should not use Armons A2 all the time. Yeah, I should only use it when I need to. All right, here we go. Peace.